Please join us for In the Works, a weekly update of public works projects for the City of Kingsport.
Hi, my name is Harvey Page and I'm the Wastewater Maintenance Superintendent. Today I've been asked to give an overview to the operations of the Maintenance Division. Simply stated, it is the responsibility of the Maintenance Division to maintain the infrastructure of the sewer lines, which is used to take sewer from your home, wastewater from your home or place of business to the wastewater treatment plant for processing. Currently we have 19 employees dedicated, including myself, dedicated to this task of maintaining approximately 570 miles of wastewater mains, serving approximately 22,000 customers, and reaches into most of Sullivan County and parts of Hawkins County. One of the misconceptions that customers have is that we are bound by city limits. That's not the case. Today I would like to shed some insight as to what all this encompasses.
As you can see in the background, one of our focuses is Mainline Repairs, and this is one of our crews that is working on the lines now.
As you can see, our crews are made up of maintenance helpers, dump truck driver, an operator, and a crew leader. Like I said, one of our focuses is Mainline Repairs, and as you can see, due to the location of the main lines, or a lot of the main lines being right in the middle of the road, one thing I'd like to point out, and safety is the number one issue. It's imperative that the public pays attention to the road signs that are put out. When roads are closed, we have major issues with the public going around those signs. As you can see, there's absolutely no way to get through this job site. In this particular instance, the crews are working off of what has been reported by the inspection crew as a failure in the main line. They're digging the line out, and they'll eventually get it cleaned out and dig down on the line, and they'll put a trench box in to protect themselves and get in and make the repair to the main line. The main line has failed in this case, and from what I understand, there's infiltration into the line. During heavy rain events, one of our issues is that main lines have ditches that kind of work as a French drain and will gather rainwater down in it, and if the line is not sealed completely, it'll cause infiltration into the line. That's one of the things we want to prevent. We don't want to have to treat rainwater. Another one of our focuses is line cleaning crews. As you can see, these guys are working to clean out the sewer line and keep it clean. Main focus here is to keep the sewer flowing. Again, as you can see, the impact to the public is you'll see these guys working on the side of the roads like this. We ask that you be very careful around these guys. We don't want to get anybody hurt. One of our other focuses, if you will, is line inspection crews. As you can see, this is one of our crews. They're out inspecting the sewer main to determine if there's any issues within the segment of the line. Our line inspection crews consist of 2 employees per crew. We have 2 of them. The camera van that you see here is equipped with Q's camera equipment that gives us the capability to send a robotic camera into the sewer main and video each segment of the line. This video is recorded in a software system called PipeTech, allowing documentation of anything that is encountered. I call the inspection operations the hub of operations due to the fact that we are able to use the data to know exactly what we have to deal with prior to responding to any particular issue. This data will be used to understand how much line cleaning needs to occur, how much pipe may need to be repaired or replaced, etc.
Hi, Tom Hensley here. You've heard from Harvey Page already, and I'm going to talk to you some about how the system is affected by fats, oils, and grease that can come from any drain. So that could be a home, an apartment, a restaurant, and how that affects our system. Basically, any of these substances can cause a blockage, whether it's a 2-inch line or a 30-inch line, and we try to do all we can to prevent that from taking place. There's a lot of cost in that maintenance. We have actually a program that takes care of inspecting restaurants to prevent buildup of grease. And this program, we visit each restaurant at least annually, sometimes more often. The grease can be prevented from building up in your lines by trying to prevent as much of it from going down a drain as possible. And one thing that works very well is just a dry wipe of a plate to prevent that grease from entering the drain prior to it going into a sink or dishwasher. But with this program, we work with restaurants and also apartments if they're having issues. We visit these. We have a couple inspectors that go around and takes care of this program for us. The effects on the collection system when there is a blockage, it requires one of Harvey's teams to go out and spend quite a bit of time removing this blockage. The importance of the dry wipe of a plate, removing food and grease into a trash can, prevents that grease from entering the drain. And if it enters your drain, it's going to probably be a problem there before it is in our lines, in the city's sanitary sewer lines. So the importance is there for all of us to try to prevent this grease from entering the system. And the system's so important to bring the wastewater down to the treatment plant with as little trouble as possible so we can get to work on treating this water and getting it back to the river.
One of the major impacts to our system is inflow of grease. As Tom alluded to, one of the programs that we want to focus on is the Fowl Program, which is fats, oils, and grease that we monitor that inflows into the system. Our group works diligently in coordination with that program to determine the impact of grease to the lines. As you've seen, our line cleaning crew, they respond to any blockages in the system, and one of those issues is grease and inflow into the line. If grease impacts our system and it doesn't flow very well, it will hang to the side of the pipe and harden and eventually cause problems. So we try to use our inspection crews to check these places that are what we call hot spots, and keep an eye on how well the customers are maintaining their own grease control.
As you can see, technology today is very advanced and crucial to the operations of our maintenance division. But it's only as good as the people who use the technology and use the equipment. We have some very dedicated employees that are good at what they do and proud of what they do, and I can tell you from my standpoint as to why. How well they know their job and how well they do their job. Me, myself, I'm proud to be a part of this organization, and I hope that what we've done here has shed some insight as to what our department's all about.